Let's be honest, most people aren't living, they're enduring, counting down the days until Friday, escaping into weekends, vacations, scrolling, sleep, anything to get away from the life they've built. But here's the brutal truth. If you need constant breaks from your life, it's not rest you need, it's reinvention. You don't fix this with more coffee or another beach trip. You fix this by building a life that feels like alignment, not a cage. A life that feels like you, every single day. So how do you build a life you don't want to run from? Step 1. Get brutally clear on your values. Not what sounds good, not what you were told to want, but what actually fuels you. Freedom, impact, creativity, connection. Write them down, because until you define what matters, you'll keep chasing what doesn't. Step 2. Audit your daily life. Look at your calendar, your habits, your conversations. Are they aligned with your values or against them? You say you value health, but you haven't moved in a week. You say you value peace, but your phone controls your every minute. That misalignment, that's where your burnout is born. Step 3. Design tiny anchors of alignment. You don't have to quit your job or move to the mountains tomorrow, but you do need to take control of your time and energy. Start small. If you value creativity, schedule 30 minutes a day to build. If you value freedom, block out time that no one else can touch. If you value connection, reach out intentionally, not just reactively. Alignment isn't about big moves. It's about daily micro decisions that reinforce who you are. Step 4. Stop outsourcing your joy. Waiting for weekends, someone else's approval, or someday to feel alive? That's a setup for disappointment. Bring joy into the process. Make your routines sacred. Make your mornings yours. Learn to create moments that feed you without needing to escape. Step 5. Say no more. Because every time you say yes to something that drains you, you say no to the life you actually want. Protect your time like your future depends on it. Because it does. No is not negative. It's directional. Step 6. Build around energy, not ego. Don't chase titles. Chase traction. If something gives you life, lean in. If something constantly takes from you, question why it's still there. Energy is feedback. Stop ignoring the signs. Let me give you a picture. Someone wakes up before the alarm, not because they have to, but because they want to. They don't dread Mondays. They don't need to binge TV to feel okay. They're not perfect, but they're present. That's what a life in alignment feels like. Not easy, but real, and that's the goal. Here's your challenge. Tonight, write down your top 3 values. Then ask yourself, where in my life am I betraying these? And tomorrow, make one change, one shift back to alignment. Not for escape, but for freedom. You don't need a break from your life. You need a life that doesn't break you. Build it, on purpose, starting now.